Hit that like a shot for the squad. It will not charge a card. If you're new here, you already know this is the pregame show, and we make a pelt rally out of it. You understand? We gonna turn up over here. You understand me? So shout out to everybody rocking, man. Positive vibes going into this game. Prayers, injury grace from the football guys, and we finna rock on out, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Let's get it. Hit that like a shell for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Shout out to Mandela Lockhart. Shout out to Damian Stanley. Shout out to Michael Lockhart, the Lockhart squad. Mr. Simo, 5-time champ. Jeffrey Smith, Desmond Iron Man, Miss Regina Green with the green. And Mr. Michael Autry, Metris Adams, Dallas 8604. Cowboys fan girl, Jay Word, and Miss Queen. Cowboys sports, crypto keeper in the building. James Simmons, King G, Justin Kitchen, Thunder Wind in the building. Desmond Iron Man, we in the building with it today, y'all. Absolutely, Mr. Crypto Keeper. R.I.P. to these stinking Jets, man. We finna go smoke this jet pack. In fact, let's get it. But you know, first and foremost, I gotta make sure these haters doing the most. And that was what they was put on God's green earth to do. You already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. It's a Sunday game day. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go, y'all. Let's get this energy up. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, and we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to run knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. Nigga one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin' good deal. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Good took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run of them comma, for the summer, run of them numbers. I know that they hate the way goodbye, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
Ain't no mistake about it, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good morning. I got my hair looking crazy all day. You know how that goes. It's all good. But y'all know how it is on a Sunday, man. The trap don't close. We trapping in our church clothes, man. I feel it. I feel it in my spirit. It's time to go down, y'all. It's time to get it. It is football time. Wait a minute. Who told you to
smoke crack, don't you?
I ain't tell you to do that. It's football time, and I feel it in my veins. I feel it boiling. Hey, I feel it. I smell the pigskin in the air. And it's about time we see our Cowboys go take over another game. You understand? Doomsday 2.0 coming soon. It's about that time, man. I can't wait to see these boys come out for their encore presentation against the Jets. I hate Aaron Rodgers ain't here. Being real, I don't want people to be able to say, oh, they only played Zach Wilson. But it's all good, man. We're not going to let that steer us the wrong way. But, man, shout out to Dion Sanders, man. Him and the Colorado Buffaloes. Them boy had me up at, way past my bedtime. What you doing, Prime? Hey, y'all need to push them games up. Y'all had me oversleeping and everything. But it was a good game, though. It was a good game. It had they went to overtime, and Shedora played a good game at the end. Hey, Colorado State came with them. Came at them for a minute now. But, Dion and them prevailed. They ended up going crazy at the end of the game. Shedora showed that he got that clutch gene like his pops. And it was a very entertaining, very, what can I say, flamboyant game. They had everybody there. Everybody was there. They had the who's who and the what's in the building. Dion don't play.
Trap.
That boy Dion had them boys like they was in a rap video. They had Lil Wayne coming out with them. They had Key Glock there. It was a rap video. It was a special occasion, man. Dion know how to move the culture, man. So congratulations to him coming out the gate being 3-0. It was very exciting, very gritty, fighting game. They went crazy, man. So I was very entertained. I was entertained. Craven Cowboys said, I fell asleep, but congrats to Dion and the squad. Man, they had me way past my bedtime, Mickey. They were going crazy. But, yeah, it was still lit, though, man. It was a good game. It was good to watch. But now we finna get into these predictions that I got. I ain't going to keep y'all long because I know everybody want to watch football. So we're going to go and get into the groove, you understand? So, offensive predictions. How would the offense look in the home opener? The real Texas Coast, that's what we finna get. Trap. I don't think we seen the real Texas Coast last week. I told y'all that my antennas was up, and exactly what we said. Mike McCarthy said they went to the rain game plan. Dak Prescott said we kept some things in our bag. We didn't have to reveal everything. So now I think you actually finna get to see what this real Texas Coast look like, y'all. I think we finna give us a real sample. I believe Dak Prescott finna have a great game. He's finna orchestrate this offense like none other. He finna show you what he is.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
He's finna indeed be surgical with it. And one thing I did notice about the last game, Dak was really in control of everything. He looked at poise in the pocket. He was getting the ball out quick. He was being very decisive. He didn't have to sit up here and predict what the receiver was doing. Dak Prescott was looking very much so like himself, like his old self. And like we said, let's talk about some of the injury news. They saying that Tyler Smith, it's reports out there saying that Tyler Smith will play today. So if that's the case, I'm feeling very good about my matchup. We do get our matchup after all. Hey, that's outstanding right there. It hasn't been official yet, but the people that's reporting on the team, the beat writers, they saying that Tyler Smith is supposed to play. So we won't know until they go out there on the field. But, hey, if we can get Tyler Smith matching up against Quinn Williams, I think that'll be crazy right there. And that's going to be a big-time test for both players because Tyler Smith, that's one thing he has, and it's really that strength. He got that strength, y'all. He got that strength. Trap. It's just a few words where I come from that we just can't pronounce. Strength, what it is, shrimp. You'll hear some people say shrimps. Yeah. Why is it them SK words? I can pronounce different languages and everything, y'all. I promise you. But when it comes to them SK words, it be a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? Street and all that. Why you got a K in street, sir? But y'all know what I mean. But we got Brandon Cooks being out. And y'all know, man, my guy Jalen Tolbert, friend of the show, I got to say that every single time, that. But Jalen Tolbert finna get his time to shine, man, and I'm excited for the young man. I think he's ready. I think he's ready to seize the moment. I think he's ready to seize everything. Hey, you know how it is, strong, scrimps. Y'all know how we talk out here, man. It's E-Buns. But, I think Jalen Tolbert is ready, man. He's a confident kid. I don't think he's never lost his confidence. I just think it was just a little frustrating. And then, think about this. Even if you don't have your confidence, if you do have your confidence, if you're not allowed to get the reps, how would you know if you're right or not,
Trap.
You might feel like you're the best player on the team, or you might feel like you're one of the best wide receivers we have out here, you might feel like you can go dominate a guy or take over a game, but if you don't have the opportunity to go prove it, you'll just be, operating off of hope and a dream. So now he's actually finna get his opportunity, so I think this is great for him. I really think he's gonna show y'all what it is. He gonna show you what them books that Dak gave him gonna do to him. He finna show you who he is now.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
He finna show you who he is now. So, I'm ready to see what's going on with him. And, Brandon Cooks being gone, of course, that was big news for him. I'm sure he felt like his number was called, and he definitely should be the next guy who get their opportunities. So I'm ready to see it. Let's see. Cole's Cowboys says, today is the day we really get to see Mike McCarthy and Schottenheimer's offense. Exactly, man. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm telling y'all, we haven't had a veteran play caller in some time, and I think, we just itching for it. I think we finna get everything we've been looking for. Look, he already checked some boxes for me last week. Look, I don't think people understand, but him being smart, him doing conservative play, that was big time for us. I literally don't think Kellen Moore would have did that last year. We would have just did the same normal game plan and just told the guys, hey, y'all gotta adjust, And we would have probably had several more turnovers. It would have been a lot of stuff that would have probably hindered us. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't sure about how we want to go about this game. I'm sure that Mike McCarthy want to open it up a little bit. I'm sure he want to go, try to get the ball down the field. One thing we seen in training camp when I was out there in Oxnard, we did see it seemed like the Cowboys was a vertical team, and we didn't really see that last week. And I know it was alarming for some people, but I think we're going to be vertical this time around. Listen, we do have vertical players. CeeDee Lamb is still a vertical player. Michael Gallup is definitely a vertical player. Don't ask me how. Michael Gallup is not even the fastest guy on the team or in the world or none of that, but for some reason, when you put him on a straight line, he separates against people. He just do. And he's great at high point of football, 50-50 kind of ball guy. So look for Michael Gallup to turn up this week too, man. I believe he can make some noise. He can go in today as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this offense can do. Look forward to seeing Tony Pollard being involved. Looking forward to seeing Turpin being back involved again. It was a lot of things that we seen this offense do that we've been begging for. And we actually seen it. They said no star on the helmets today. Top Shotter, you gotta be trolling, sir. You gotta be trolling. What you mean? Miss Queen said Jalen Tolbert said that he had lost confidence last year. I ain't feel like he lost it, but if he said it, he said it. But I'm telling you right now, if he didn't have an opportunity to put nothing on the field, that's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? When the coaches ain't showing they believe in you, that's easy to do, lose confidence. You need your coaches to co-sign you and show you that they got confidence in you. If you can't get that, that's kind of rough for a young player. Because Jalen Tolbert looking like, y'all drafted me, man. So how y'all don't know what I'm about to do? You know what I'm saying? How y'all don't know what y'all want to use me at? So that's probably very discouraging for a young player, I'm sure. Craven Cowboy says, I want to see Rico do his thing too. Yeah, I think, man, Rico showed me something too, Mickey. Rico showed some pop. Rico ran tough. Hey, I think we had Rico messed up, y'all. Trap. I think we had Rico messed up, Mickey. I ain't gonna lie. Because Rico, the Cowboys seen something in him last year, right? Because they signed him. They signed Rico to a 1-year deal, but for them, the fact that they signed him at all shows that they seen some potential and they believed in him. You know what I'm saying? I honestly kind of checked Rico off. I was like, oh, Rico ain't gonna make this team, man. He ain't never did that for us. And he was hurt a couple of times last year. So it's like, why is we keeping Rico at a roster spot? Mike McCarthy, Brian Schottenheimer, they knew better than us. You know what I'm saying? They actually gave him a contract. So I'm not saying he ran into the lotto or nothing like that. He didn't back in the Brinks truck, but he actually got signed, and I think that was significant. And something else is interesting. How is Ronald Jones still on this team? Oh, they said, nah, they said it's in remembrance of Gil Brandt. They are replacing the star with Gills today. Really? A lot of teams wearing throwback units. We wearing white first 6 games. That's interesting right there. I didn't know that. I thought you was trolling me, Mr. 1295 top shotter. That's crazy. I ain't heard that. So, what is a Gill? What Gills is? What that look like? Yeah, I thought you was trolling. What Gills look like? Let me see. Somebody got some images of this? Let me see. See, can I pull this up? Cowboys, no star. Let's see. Let me see real quick, y'all, because this is interesting. I want to see how this look. So let's see. They said Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, this is from Sports Illustrated too. It said Dallas Cowboys helmet to feature Gil Brandt tribute in week 2. So they going to take the whole star off though? Let's see. So y'all ain't got no imagery of this. Y'all trying to play with me. I want to see this. Well, I guess they going to make us wait. I don't see no images of it. They said his name going to be replaced over the star. Oh, placed over the star. It's not going to replace the star. Okay, because that would have been kind of big right there. Miss Queen says, remember how Kellen's playbook effed him up and they were asking too much out of him as a rookie? Yeah. I think Kellen kind of messed up everybody. And I think we kind of got to stop being so, what can I say, contradictive. Because I know I contradict myself. When you speak in front of the world all the time and thousands of people watching you every day, you gonna contradict yourself sooner or later. But, with new information, things change, I feel like. So, with the way we judge all these players with Kellen Moore there, man, I really think we might need to give some more of these people a little grace. Because think about it. If Kellen Moore was screwing up, we know for a fact he was holding a lot of these players back. So, if he was holding back players that we thought fond of, is it possible he was hindering the players that we thought small of, So you can't have one without the other. If Kellen Moore was slowing anybody up, he probably was slowing everybody up, unfortunately. Trap. But that is interesting though. I would like to see some images that they give it to us. They probably just gonna have it. Probably ain't gonna be that significant, like how big it is or intruding it is on the star. I have to see it though. If they do it like across the middle of the star, it might be dope though. It might be dope. But hey, I'm ready for it. We should have something to play for. We should be motivated. You know what I'm saying? We should want to put on a show for our home crowd. Just like Michael said, we expect the energy to be on another level today. So I can't wait to see it. But as far as this offense go, let me see. Let me get y'all Dak Prescott stat line, because I think Dak want to show something today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about this passing defense. What I told y'all, them boys ain't really like that, in my opinion. Like, Sauce is nice, Reed is nice, but I don't look at them as a Teflon impenetrable force. That's not who they are. Anybody can get thrown on. I'm a wide receiver. I feel like that, Anybody can get thrown on. Any DB can get caught on, Anybody can get crossed up in the route. I would never just say, hey, we can't throw on them boys. Nah, that's not true. Anybody can get thrown on, Shout out to Miss Mickey Craven Cowboys. She says, check on the Ty Archer on Twitter, landlord. Okay, let me see. Y'all give me 1 second, because I don't know how I missed this. I'm interested in this right here. Hold on. Todd Archer. Mr. Todd Archer. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. He's a good follower. You saying they got the imagery, Miss Mickey? Oh, I see it. It just got Gil on there. Okay. It just got the word Gil in the middle of it. Okay. Okay, that's still something that should be inspiring for the players, Mr. Gil Brandt, legendary guy in the recruiting world for the Dallas Cowboys, changed a lot of stuff as far as recruiting goes and scouting goes. So hey, that should help us out to be a little motivated today, especially on the offense. And, the defense probably don't need no motivation. The defense don't need no motivation. Them boys on some other type of time. They said Dak throwing 300 today. Yeah, we supposed to went back to the what y'all look at Dak's stat line. Because I know everybody, we have no questions about the defense. That's why I wanted to spend a little more time on the offense. Because the offense is what's in question, right? Everybody got questions about this offense. So what y'all look at Dak's stat line to be this game? I look at them, I'm going to give you mine and then I'll read some of y'all's. I'm looking at Dak to throw for over 300 today. Or 250. If he don't have over 300, he going to have like 250 and 3 touchdowns. Like, he's going to produce today. I think this offense has a point to prove too. Like, the defense proved a point last week. I think the offense finna show y'all exactly what time it is.
Trap.
The offense, everybody talking about how bad the offense was. Bad the offense was. The offense still put up 27 points last week. And they did that on a vanilla playbook. They did that without trying to do nothing special. Just doing normal plays, just normally executing. So put that in mind, pin that in your thought process before you think that this offense is not like that. I seen some offensive rankings. They got us ranked number 6. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but, I think this offense finna show y'all exactly what time it is. Okay, I look at that going for like, let's see, I'll say 325. Let me see. I'll say 25 for 35, 325 yards, and 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. That's what I'm looking at Dak's stat line to be. CeeDee Lamb going to go over the century mark, I feel like. And look for Jalen Tolbert to get his first touchdown, y'all.
Trap.
Look for Jalen Tolbert to get his first touchdown. And if Dak and Mike McCarthy are a little smart, man, I would definitely go to Turpin. I would go to Tolbert early. Get Tolbert early involved right now. Soon as we get out there, I would like to get Tolbert involved. Get his confidence up. Throw him a little screen pass or something, a wide receiver screen. Just let him get the ball in his hands so he can get comfortable, get his confidence up. That's what I would like to do. Out the gate, get Tolbert involved. Them Turpin and Tolbert, that's way too close. But let's get them involved. Let's get him involved so he can build his confidence up and go crazy. Yeah. You got it. The poor said, yeah, I'm rocking with that friend of the show. Yeah, friend of the show, we gotta see him turn up today. I think he'll cut up today, man. So, he did show that he said his biggest attribute is high point of football, and I think Dak believe in him too. Dak took him under his wing, so watch for Tolbert to have a big game, y'all. Dak gonna wanna show Tolbert that he trusts him too. Like, trust goes both ways. Dak want him to trust himself. Dak gonna have to show him that he trusts Tolbert too. So I can see Tolbert having a big game today. Excuse me. Lost in Translation podcast in the building says Schoonmaker will get involved more. Hey, after the game those tight ends had last week, you might see a little more Schoonmaker. And I wouldn't be mad at it, really. Like, put some fire on these boys, man. They young. I think they very talented. Ferguson is my guy. I like him to shot as well, man. He just got to catch the football. Ferguson, this was uncharacteristic for Ferguson, man. We need to go ahead and state the differences. Ferguson has not been typically a guy to miss the football, to drop balls. Him the shot. You a repeat offender, sir. You a repeat offender.
Trap.
Now, if we going to give anybody some grace with the drops, we got to give Ferguson a little grace this game. We never seen him do this before. I believe he just had a little butterflies. It was raining. He just wasn't ready last game. I think he'll come and, redeem himself this game. I don't see him struggling as much as he did last game. I think Ferg have a big-time bounce-back game. But him the shot. you've done this last year. We done seen you do this way too often. So we definitely need you to break that. You don't need to do that anymore. You know. Miss Craver says he might be better than Hendershot, but not Ferguson yet. Talking about Schoon. If you're talking about a complete tight end, then you might be able to make a case for that because Hendershot a block, but he ain't that effective. You can run behind Schoonmaker. I really believe that right now. You can run behind Schoonmaker right now. Like, he could be your lead block. Like, he'll get you some openness for the running back. He'll do that right now. So if you line Schoonmaker up on the side of Zach Martin and Terrence Steele, hey man, that's a touchdown. Trap. That might be a touchdown. Trap. Let's see. Double I said Ferguson better catch the ball, period. Got high hopes for him. Yeah. I mean, after we seen him turn up in preseason, man, everybody was high and excited on Ferguson. So, like I said, for him to drop them balls, man, that was very uncharacteristic for him, man. So, I'm not going to kill the young man this time. I'm going to give him a little grace. But if he do it again, then we're going to have to come back to the principal's office. We're going to have to call him over the intercom, y'all. Hey, Mr. Ferguson, we're going to need you to step on. Come on down. We're going to need you to come on down. But I got confidence in Ferg. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll redeem himself. But, you know, what else we got to talk about with the offense? We talked about we ain't really get on Tony Pollard. We talked about Rico. Because Rico surprised a lot of people. Now, tell the truth now. We all be wrong sometimes. But how high was you on Rico coming into this season? I literally didn't think he'll make the team. Not gonna lie about it because he's been on this roster for a while and never was used. And then Zeke left, and then we signed Ronald Jones, who I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but I don't even know why he's still on the team. But I don't think nobody could say they were just super high on Rico Dowdle coming into this season. So for him to be actually running back 2 and producing and looking good, I think that's a pleasant surprise for most Cowboy fans, I would say. But I ain't gonna lie, it did make my antennas go up when I seen us give him a contract. I was on top of that. I was like, we signing Rico? I'm like, what's up with that? So that really brought him to my attention. Like, the Cowboys actually plan on using this dude. But the reason that but Ronald Jones still being on his offense is very head scratching to me. I can't explain that. Do they really feel like he finna play? We'll see after game 3. But let's see. Now, I think we covered most of the stuff on the offense. The offensive line, we didn't really touch on before I go on the defense. Offensive line, if Tyler Smith actually going to play like some of the reports saying, that would be huge, him going up against Quinn Williams. I feel like we should be able to block and keep Dak pretty clean. I don't like they defensive ends ain't really hitting on too much for me. Like, they got great interior defensive players, but they defensive ends ain't really doing too much. Miss Queen said, did you see my comment? I don't know. Let me see. What you said, Miss Queen? She said, wasn't nothing wrong with our offense. Wasn't nothing. Hey, man, I like that. Trap. Wasn't nothing wrong with our offense. We did what we needed to do to win without putting the ball in harm's way needlessly. Yeah, exactly. I'm confident. That's a smart game plan. That's all it was, Miss Queen. That's something that we're not used to seeing. So we still wanted the risky, running up and down the field while it's a rainstorm going on. So it's crazy. But I'm happy that we actually did some common sense stuff. But as far as the O-line go, I feel like I'm confident in us keeping Dak clean. I think Dak going to have plenty of time to throw the football. I'm not too impressed with their defensive ends. Even though they got the rookie Will McDonald, he probably was the most naturally talented dude they got. They got a couple of technicians, like people who know what they're doing with their hands, who understand how to get around people. But they don't have this level pass rusher. They don't have that guy who makes you say, oh, my God, he's coming. Mama, that go that man. Like, they don't have that kind of guy coming off the edge. But like he said, Mr. Lost translation, Quinn Williams is a problem. But we do have, if Tyler play, I'm confident that Tyler won't let him wreck the game. I'm confident that Zach Martin will do some combos and not let him wreck the game. Tyler, be honest, was kind of getting whooped last game. What I seen, I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't too pleased from what I was seeing out of Tyler, man. He was going up against Dexter Lawrence, though. So I give him a little more grace. But, hey, this is the NFL. It don't get no easier because you going up against Quinn Williams now. So it don't get no easier, man. So you got to get ready for it. But now I think we can move on to the defensive predictions. How will the defense look today in the home opener? What y'all think? Do y'all think we get an encore performance? Because we shut them down last week. We shut them down. They got nothing. We didn't get them country boys nothing.
Bill! Shut down! Pay them country boys nothing! Nothing!
We didn't get them country boys nothing last week. You said something else, Miss Queen? I missed you again. You just said, did you see my comment twice? I read the comment, I believe. Fargo says Tyler Biotis had a few bad reps against Dexter, but he had a solid game. I seen him getting thrown around, man. I ain't gonna lie. It might have just looked real bad, Trey, because, you know, I don't like to see my center getting dead like that. Because, like we know, it don't take nothing but, one bad rep to get your quarterback hurt. We can't afford that, especially when you getting manhandled. I don't like to see that. But we on the defense now. What y'all looking at the defense? Trey says 6 sacks today. I could see about 6. I might see more than that. Like I said, the reason I'm high on the sack total today is because if he ain't taking sacks, that means he throwing picks in my opinion.
Trap.
If he ain't taking sacks, he throwing picks because the way I look at it, I think Zach Wilson, like I said, he's a mobile quarterback. He going to try to make a way when it ain't a way. He going to try to wiggle his way out of trouble. Our pass rush is relentless. They coming. We got Osa. We got a cast of people. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dante Fowler, Sam Witt. Like, the list goes on and on about these waves of pass rushers we can have. So I think Zach Wilson going to start seeing ghosts like that other quarterback, you know. Was that him said, wasn't that a Jets quarterback that said he was seeing ghosts? Y'all let me remember that, because I think that was a green team too. I believe that was the Jets. Who that was said they were seeing ghosts? Was that Zach Wilson? Wait a minute, man. I know I ain't crazy. What quarterback said they were seeing ghosts? Hold on, wait a minute. We got to see. Was that him? Yeah, seeing ghosts. Oh, it was Sam Darnold, though. That was
Trap.
It was Sam Darnold when he was a Jet. So, hey, we might be able to have, it was Sam Darnold. We might have Zach Wilson seeing ghosts today. We might have Zach Wilson seeing ghosts because we got a lot of guys coming, man. It's going to feel like we throwing the kitchen sink at you, but we really just rushing for, you know? So it's like it's just going to be crazy for him because these boys getting back, though. I have all the confidence in the world in my pass rush and my front seven and my secondary. Like, my defense is just solid, man. It's just solid. Okay. Do y'all see a defensive touchdown today? Because I do. I think you might get a pick 6 today. I think we get a pick 6 today, y'all. Shout out to One-Handed Bandit in the building with the $5 super. He says, I think we get 10 sacks. Oh.
Trap.
Wait a minute, One-Handed Bandit. He said, I think we get 10 sacks. Michael Script fumble. Diggs with the pick 6. I just was about to say Diggs was going to get his pick 6. Diggs with the pick 6. Damone Clark fumbles. the ball out of Breece Hall. Score gonna be 50-3. Sheesh, one-handed bandit. You ain't playing with them. 50-3 is just insane. But hey, could you doubt them when you just seen them do 40 to zip? So I'm looking at this like this. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Far as I see, I can't say 10 sacks. 10 sacks is ridiculous one-handed. If we get 10 sacks, sir, like they might as well just go forfeit or something, because that's sad. But I say, let me see, out of the sack total, I say 7.5.
Trap.
I say 7.5. And far as the interception, I think Zach Wilson might throw about 2 interceptions, maybe 3. And he might have a pick 6 in there. I see Trayvon Diggs getting his first interception of the year. I see him getting a pick 6 from Mr. Zach Wilson. Because, look, you ain't going to want to throw it the Gilly way either. Like, then, look, Trey so nefarious with it, y'all. He's so nefarious with it that he might be baiting Zach Wilson, too. Because it makes sense to bait a quarterback like that. Gilla ain't going to give you no separation at all whatsoever. He ain't going to give you the illusion that you could throw the ball over there. That's how he get down. Trey, just imagine if Gilly playing corner like that and Trey on the other side baiting people. That's a recipe for disaster for an offense.
Trap.
Because Trey ain't gonna let you be open either. So he's deceiving you, making you think that he's open, giving you the illusion that he's open when he's really not open. So Trey just gonna be baiting people. Gilly just over there locking people up, man. This is finna be a sad song for these boys. Sad song. Slow singing and flower bringing. I don't see no way they can muster up a real game without our assistance, of course. If we come out there giving them assists, throwing oops to the ops, like I said, if we throw oops to the ops, giving them help, helping them be in the game, fumbling the ball, throwing interceptions ourselves, they still might not be able to be competitive in this football game. That's how I'm looking at it, man. And I don't want to just be disrespecting these people, man, but I'm just trying to make a way. I'm trying to make a way for this to be this competitive game. And I just don't see it, man. We at home. Our energy going to be through the roof. These boys got a point to prove. And Mike and them, did you hear them? They talking about being great every day. Not just one. They're not satisfied with shutting out the Giants. They just letting y'all know, like, yo, we expected that. They're not saying, wow, look at what we did. They looking at it like, we expected that, sir. We expected that. We're not shocked. We're not surprised. We expect that. We expect greatness. That's what you need to do. You need to expect greatness. Miss Queen with the $10 super, I appreciate you, man. She says, Ragnarok defense landlord. Hey, you on some other type. Hey, that's some gangster stuff right there, Miss Queen. That's some gangster stuff. Miss You Got It says, Thanos, you giving me Avengers and Mortal Kombat vibes. These Jets are in trouble. Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this defense on another level. Like, I can't even really, it's hard to put it in words. So, with the question on the screen, I do expect the encore performance for the defense because I just feel like they like that, y'all. They like that. D Shift said, don't get it twisted, get it twisted. Everybody hyping Coach Prime, but landlord started the sunglass shit. Hey, man, tell them.
Trap.
Hey, man, I wear sunglasses at nighttime, man. You know, we move like that in the South, man. You know, we move like that in the South.
If the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
Y'all already know that. King G says they ain't got enough to with us Cowboys by 30. I can see it, man. I can see it. I've been sitting up here trying to have the appropriate fear, like my coach Popovich. The appropriate fear is basically respect for your opponent. I've been trying to muster it up, but I just can't find it. So, you know, I guess we just gonna have to respectfully be disrespectful today. You know?
Trap.
I don't know. Hey, Miss Craven said, pass me that lighter.
Anybody get it? Everybody get. Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me out.
That's what we got going on, man. So, hey, no oops to the ops, Miss Mickey. We ain't helping the ops do nothing. We gonna go in here and beat these boys exactly how we supposed to. And let me see. The only challenge I can see for this offense, the offense present to itself is this mobile quarterback and this run game. If we can't stop the run, that's what'll make this game competitive. But I don't think DQ finna allow this. DQ is not finna allow them to run the ball. If I was DQ, I would be selling out to stop the run. If Zach Wilson want to throw pinpoint accurate passes and some smothering coverage, good luck to you, sir.
Trap.
See, when you got good corners and good secondary, good safety play and stuff like that, listen, a quarterback can beat you. A good quarterback can beat you. It takes preciseness. You got to be consistently accurate to beat players like that. Like, I don't have faith in Zach Wilson to consistently make those throws. I just don't. That's the same thing I said about Daniel Jones last week, right? How that play out if y'all don't mind?
Trap.
Yeah, ragging out like the Vikings. Yeah, I got you, Miss Queen. I got you. We on some barbaric type stuff over here, man. You understand? We on some Game of Thrones vibes over here, man. Shout out to Lost in Translation podcast with the $2 super. He says if the Jets could take 2 L's today, they would. Hey.
Trap.
Hey, man, it's getting grim for these boys, man. It's getting real grim. Listen, when them Cowboys roll up in that stadium, man, heads will roll. Heads will roll. Y'all gotta forgive me. I've been watching too much Game of Thrones as of late. So, heads will roll. Azteca agriculture, I believe. Nah, our defense needs to be more like Dark Side, the big bad of DC. I always remember the body Thanos in the Marvel DC crossover comics made the raisin man look like a chump even with Infinity Gauntlet. Excuse me. I know a little about Marvel comics and Marvel movies, but I'm not super well versed in it. So, but I do know the base level stuff. But yeah, I know Thanos is him, and he need them Infinity Stones and stuff like that. But yeah, Freight Train says play tight coverage and dare them to run the ball. Exactly. No, like I said, we loading the box, Freight Train. We loading the box. Cause look, what's the worst? What's the worst that could do it? What's the worst they can do with throwing the ball on us? I don't see them beating us deep. They don't have no speed demons. All I have to do is really just put safety help over the top on Gary Wilson and just really just choke these boys on out. Let's do it like that. Man, I speak broken English. I don't know what that was. Trauma Entertainment. Boy, that's a name, boy. I don't know if I should like that or not. Trauma Entertainment is wild, man. Wow. I know you going in. He said, let's go, landlord. You trapping early, getting our energy up to par. Absolutely, man. It's different over here. Pre-game and, on a Friday, stuff like that, man, you got to rock with your boy landlord because we going to turn it up. But like we said, I see the defense getting 7.5 sacks, which is insane, and possibly 3 interceptions. So look, what was Zach Wilson stat line look like? Let's predict Zach Wilson's stat line. Carl Main in the building, man. I know Bama had you over there. Hey, they gonna make us start back smoking cigarettes, ain't they?
Trap.
Man, Alabama made me want a Newport so bad, but I ain't smoked a cigarette in about 20 years, y'all. Good. Bama made me want a cigarette, but they need to, boy. I don't even want to discuss that no more. I'm done. We over that. We talking about the Cowboys. T. Foster says, you're an ex-football player. How do you feel about that dirty play? Man, that T. Foster, I felt like he should have got put out the game. I don't even see how he stayed in the game after that, bro. The ball was that play was well over. That play was well over. They should have got that boy out the game. He should have been put out the game, bro. That was a super dirty play. Like we would, man, listen. Man, listen. I wouldn't have been mad if that whole team would have got the fine after that. Cause that was too much right there, man. That was crazy. You gonna hit that man in the reels like that, man? Like after the play was way over, the ball hit the ground. That was just super dirty right there. That was super dirty. That pissed me off, T. Foster. I don't know why you brought that back up. Because it's easy for us to look at it like football players, man. But when you got children that play, just imagine if that would have happened to your son. Like, man, they would have had to keep me from going out on the field. Like, bro, you hit that man like that. That was just 100% dirty. Like, you don't know what could have happened to this man's career with you doing a play like that. That man should have been ejected out the game, for sure. That was super dirty, man. Then that's one of the best players in the country. That's one of the best players in the country. Like, bro, it's hard to separate these players from being just players. But you got to think about it. These are somebody's children, man. You do something like that to somebody's son, man. Somebody they'll be waiting out the parking lot for you. That was cold-blooded right there, man. That pissed me off. I'm sorry. I had to speak on that. That pissed me all the way off. Hit this dude in the ribs well after the play. I don't know how he even stayed on the field. Like, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. But, yeah, man, what we said about Zach Wilson's stat line, I ain't see nobody predicting that. Y'all just say he going to be trash. He going to be absolutely trash.
You trash!
That's all he got to say. But let's see. Let me see. I say Mr. Zach Wilson has 175 yards, maybe. 175 yards, 2 INTs, and 7 sacks. 0 touchdown passes. I don't see him getting a touchdown pass on his defense. Trap. When you listen to the things that I'm saying, it just sounds crazy, don't it? But this is how our defense is moving. We really like that. We really built like this, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. It is a Sunday, so it's almost time to start preaching because y'all got to feel what I'm saying. I know we never been in this situation before. This is uncharted territory, right? But I'm telling y'all right now, we got this type of defense. This is Doomsday 2.0, y'all. It's like that. It's like that, man, for real. Because, look, we seen glimpses. It really could have been like that last year. I don't want to keep going on killing more rants, man, but I'm telling you right now, if we would have had complimentary football last year, you would have seen this same type of situation. Why you think the defense was so spectacular in the beginning part of last year after that went down? Because that was complimentary football. That's why. Them boys was ready. They was like this last year. But we didn't play to our defense. We didn't play complimentary football. We kept running up and down the field, not caring about the conditioning of our defense. When you work with your defense, you're going to see them keeping people under 50 points, under 20 points every week. They was doing that for us for a good little stretch against good offenses, against good quarterbacks. We messed all that up when Dak came back, when Kellen Moore want to run up and down the field. That's what that was. Mike McCarthy's smart enough to know, hey, we are going to run our regular offense. We're going to play to the strength of our defense. We don't have to do nothing risky. If they can't score on us, we ain't got to do all that. So that's what you finna see. You know what it is. Our defense finna have Zach Wilson out there seeing ghosts, just like Sam Darnold. You finna have him seeing ghosts exactly like Sam Darnold did. That's what we finna do. Doomsday 2.0 is here to stay, man. And we got one of the most relentless, one of the most gangster, one of the most terrifying leaders in all of football. Michael Parsons is like that. Just imagine when Zach Wilson seen that boy crawling on the ground last game. That boy Mike around here crawling around like that for real. Man, hey, every quarterback probably was in shambles after they seen that. Every quarterback was in shambles. But I think we did good. The defense is going to dominate. They are going to have an encore performance. They are. We going to appreciate what they do because they chasing greatness, man. Them boys on another level, they chasing greatness for sure these days. And I feel like Micah is the catalyst, and he is the reason that we going to get it. He's the reason that we going to achieve greatness. So, now, let's get into the last prediction, the score prediction. What happened to my comments? Good grief. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some in it. Yeah, I remember that. All right. Now, the score predictions. How will this game play out, y'all? How will it play out? Okay, I just told you. Why did you have to mention Kellen Moore's name, landlord, on a Sunday? Hey, man, I should have felt a little... I should have felt a little, you know, a little burn or something when I said that, shouldn't I, Mr. Joseph? I should have. My bad. I would never do that. I would never do that again. You know, we ain't mentioning the name who shall not be mentioned. That's what we'll say about Mr. Dude on Sunday. But my score prediction, I looked at it. I said, Mike McCarthy is a classy man. He's not no low down dude. So I don't see him running up the score on these young men. Let's just put it like this. I'm gonna give you my score prediction, but first I want you to understand this. You gonna see Cooper Rush today. Trap. You gonna see Deuce Vaughn today. You gonna see Jalen Brooks today. You gonna see all the secondary players today. That's what I want you to know. You will see the Dallas Cowboys B team today. I feel like it, man. I feel like we like that. But my score prediction, I said, let me see. I said 37-9. 37-9 Cowboys. Trap. 37-9. That's my score prediction. I'm not giving them a touchdown. Listen, I want y'all to ride with it just like me. Now, I'm not telling y'all how to fan. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I want y'all to ride with it just like me, right? Until you see your 2023 Dallas Cowboys defense give up a touchdown, you better not give them that. Trap. Until you see them give up one with your own eyes, I ain't giving them one. I think that's fair. If I don't see them give up a touchdown, we ain't giving them nothing. We ain't giving them country boys nothing. I'm sorry.
Shut down! Pay no country boy nothing!
I'm not giving them nothing. My defense ain't gave nobody nothing. I ain't giving them nothing. I'm sorry. Until I see them give up a touchdown, I'm not giving nobody a touchdown. That's how we getting down. So I said 37-9 Cowboys. That's how we going. That's what I want y'all to feel like. Wait. I don't know. But yeah, that's how we feeling. That's what we on today. 37-9 Cowboys. And we ain't giving no touchdowns. You're lucky we give you a field goal. If we feeling generous just because it's a Sunday, we might give you a field goal. You know, we might not. You know what I'm saying? No TD. Why we doing something that our defense ain't did? I'm not giving them boys nothing. Trap. If our defense ain't gave up a touchdown, I'm not giving them one. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that nice. You understand? I know it's Sunday. I know we feeling the spirit, but I'm not giving them nothing, you know? You know what I'm saying? We going to let them walk out of there with their team still in one piece. That's what we going to do. That's the grace we going to give them. Allegedly, because we might not even want to do them. We might not want to let them walk out of there in one piece. You know, they got kids, Cowboy. Them folks got kids. Them folks got kids over there, landlord. Let them people leave out of here in one piece. You know what I'm saying? Everybody killer mode. That's what we on, man. That's what we on. We on this different type of time, man. I'm not giving them country boy nothing. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. If I see one more score prediction with a touchdown in it now, wait a minute. Hey, let me stop trolling y'all, man. I just wanted to crank y'all spirit up before the game, man. You know, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm sure everybody want to watch the games. So that's why I made sure I gave y'all time to be able to watch the game on the way up out of here, man. But I gave y'all all my predictions. I feel like Trayvon Diggs going to have him a pick 6. Let me go over a quick summary. This the trap summary. I said Dak going to throw over 300. 3 touchdowns. I said I ain't even give Tony no prediction, so I'm gonna give Tony a prediction. I give Tony 100 yards and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb over 100 and a touchdown. Jalen Tolbert maybe like 3 catches and he get his first professional touchdown. And defense, what I said, 7 sacks, and 3 interceptions. Trayvon Diggs with a pick 6. This just sound dreamy, don't it, y'all? I know it sounds hard to believe, but your defense and your team is really like this. It really is. It's really like this, y'all. But I think I gave all my prediction. Then finally my score prediction was 37-9. And I'm not giving nobody a touchdown until I see with my own eyes my 2023 Cowboys defense give up a touchdown. I'm not giving them country boys nothing. I'm not.
Bill!
I'm sorry.
Shut down! Pay them country boys nothing! Nothing!
I'm not giving them nothing. And, you know, in the words of our homeboy Kodak.
But at the same time, I'm like, bro, Cowboys supposed to be playing tonight. Boy, what the is going on? I got my hat on. I got my jersey on. I got my forces on. I got my swag on. I done prayed to my Jesus. Everything, won't it? I'm like, boy, Kodak Prescott got to take it.
Trap. That boy said Kodak Prescott. I think that was hilarious. Kodak Prescott. So, shout out to Miss Craven with the $2 super. She said, landlord, read Jameson's comment. What Jameson said? What you said, Mr. Jameson? Read that comment, guys. She says, I think they can give me a kidney. Get me on a kidney list in 2 weeks. Man, that's great news, Mr. Jameson. That's great. Prayers up to you, man. We hope you can get that and, you know, be fixed up all better, man. We know you're a fighter, so keep fighting. We pray you get everything you need and everything goes your way, Mr. Jameson. So, shout out to you. It will be done. We know that. Trap. Keep fighting is already done. It's already done, Mr. Jameson. But that's great news. That's a great way to end the show. That's a great way to end the show on some good news. Shout out to y'all, man. But you know, them Cowboys playing tonight, man. And everybody going to look at us. They ain't waiting on no other game but us. Because you already know why. Because we are the greatest. That's why. Shout out to everybody rocking, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the team.
Put my
the
money
greatest team. You already knew that.
in my hand. Yeah.
Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most of these say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, and doubt till you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest, I'm the greatest. great. Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it, and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters can't stand us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.